Comedians open cards! No coffee! Come on, comedians open cards! No coffee!
Here's my motto, lean away. Lean away, because if you lean in, you're too close to it, you lose perspective, you're too close to it, you can't see straight. You just, and also like, I can't make the most of every minute of your life. I can't, life's too long, it's untenable. I cannot make the most of every minute, it's too much pressure. It's too much pressure to make the most of every minute. I gotta live every day like it's my first. I have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Janeane Garofalo is here. Thank you for coming by, Janeane. You are here for our first ever Late World Extreme interview. It's all that in your face. Over the top, cutting edge, and beach one thinks the 18 to 54-year-olds are really gonna love this. Are you ready, Janeane? I'm ready. Let's do this.
It's Comedians Opening Cards, No Coffee, and I'm here with Janeane Garofalo.
Hello.
And so we got a bunch of cards here, and I don't know, you can pick a
I'm
pack.
going to pick the Welcome Back Kotter. I'm sorry I'm sweating so much, it's very hot. Welcome Back Kotter. And so you just want me to open it?
Yeah, why did you pick that one? You remember
Well,
that?
I just remember at least the first couple of years of it. I enjoyed a great deal when I was younger. It was, I think on Thursday night, it was like Happy Days, which got bad
After it goes on for a while,
After it goes on for a while. I would say Happy Days was great. The first season shot on film, not a live audience. Then they switched it to a live audience. I didn't like it.
And they
as
changed
much.
Arnold too.
And yeah.
At some point, I remember.
But it starts getting worse and worse. Not that it's completely bad the whole time, but then the audience gets too crazy, and like with Welcome Back Kotter, it started off, I think, good, and then too many catchphrases, too much, like.
Right.
Hi
Oh, because
there,
each
and
person
what,
had,
each
and they
person
just
has
said
a
that.
thing,
Yeah.
and the audience goes crazy.
Right. And he was a stand-up.
Of course, Gabe Kaplan was.
Yeah.
And he would work in the stories to Julie, his beleaguered wife, who had just said, like he'd say, "Did I ever tell you about my uncle Ezra?" "No, Gabe. Tell me about your uncle." Marcia Strassman, I think was her name.
Wow.
And then I think the guy from Love and Spoonful, John Sebastian, sang the song "Welcome Back, Kotter."
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
And then when he was on SNL, even though it was live, he started singing the theme, and then he messed up and he said, "Can I start again?" forgetting that it was live.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And then when I was briefly on SNL, they did a Welcome Back Kotter sketch where I played Marcia Strassman. And I got to say, "No, Gabe, tell me about you." Look at the gum.
I know, the gum just is
Okay,
nasty,
so
but
when
what
I
else
opened
can you
the
do?
ooh ooh ooh, which would be Horseshack, and yet they have Gabe saying it. Ron Palillo, Horseshack, although this is Gabe
Right,
Kaplan.
and they're
doing
using
it.
the wrong, so they didn't even match
Well,
it up
I guess
right.
because he's doing the gesture.
Ah.
There she is, Marcia Strassman. Your uncle Hershey did what? Like, but she's on the phone doing it. She was never on the phone. She was always standing in the kitchen,
Right.
usually, and he would say, "Did I ever tell you?" And then she'd stand with her high-waisted jeans.
Right. I don't remember her.
You know, the wife? Well, so they
Well,
gave
it's
her
like-
almost nothing to do.
I just remember the classroom, I remember the classroom and stuff.
And then there's the principal. What was his name? But he was always a crotchety guy. I don't know how long can a man live without a brain? I don't know. How old are you? There's a joke in a word bubble. Okay, and there's Epstein. In the first season, that Epstein's mother would write a note signed Epstein's mother.
Yes, I
Very
remember that.
funny.
Epstein's mother, yeah.
And my boyfriend and I still, when we leave notes, sometimes for each other, sometimes
Epstein's
we will
mother.
sign it Epstein's mother. That
That's
is
great,
true.
Janeane.
Mr. Kotter says he can't teach us anything. We must be geniuses in the word bubble. There's Freddie Boo Boo Washington, Vinnie Barbarino, Juan Epstein, and Arnold Horseshack right there.
And obviously, Vinnie Barbarino went on to
Yes,
quite,
John Travolta.
quite
Yes,
the fame
had
and fortune.
Quite the career.
Wow. Who would have thought? I mean, he was
I thought-
standout though.
I thought you said doing the hustle was easy. Okay. Which sweat hog wrote his composition in invisible ink?
It's like a quiz.
You'll look sexier if you wipe your nose. See, I don't know if these were things anyone said or if these were in post.
They added them after.
Somebody
Yeah.
added.
I wonder who made. Oh, Topps made them. Topps is a good name for cards. Like Donruss made some, and like the Dallas ones.
This is 1976. Now, you see, you shouldn't be opening these.
I know, but it's the fun of
Big,
it.
but the thing is this from 1976.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's so great. It's like, pick a strawberry, apple, or pear, and gold tone and apple, safety ledge. Bazooka Comics, you could write a letter. Bazooka,
Would send you.
Westbury, New York. Print clearly and gives it, because back in the old days, you would just write to get stuff.
Of course, yeah. You can probably send it. You send probably a wrapper and maybe a quarter or
and then
something.
you get
and then if
something.
like the ingredients, it'll be like dextra. Like
Here
it'll
it
be
is.
more. You know.
Topps chewing gum from Pennsylvania. Let's see, dextrose, corn syrup, gum base, softeners, natural and artificial flavors, artificial colors, BHT to maintain
Oh,
freshness.
BHT. Oh, that's.
In Canada, made and distributed by OPG Company, London, Ontario.
Old gum. That's an old gum company, OPG.
Under
Yeah.
license with Topps chewing gum.
But they're putting the BHT or whatever in the gum, not
Copyright
just the packaging.
1976.
Yeah. It's good times. Can I get you to sign one of the cards?
Sure.
And then
the
if-
bicentennial.
And then if you want to keep the others, I mean, do whatever.
No,
you know.
these are yours.
Well, no, I mean, whatever. I mean, you know, whatever. You can do whatever you want.
You should save these.
I have. You don't even understand.
So
Yeah, of course. Just sign one or
And,
something.
what
Pick
you-
whatever you want.
I will. Let's see. I think
Whichever you like the least, you know.
I'll give you ooh.
Ooh.
Because that's not what he said. I'm gonna.
Right.
That's
exactly.
not
That's
what he
perfect.
said.
That's perfect.
That's not his catchphrase. And then
Go see Janeane live. You do. You're doing the stand. You're at the stand like.
I'm usually
at
at
least
stands
at least every
because
week.
I live right around the corner.
Right, of course.
Stands usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Eastville, Friday, Saturdays, and then different venues that are not comedy clubs, which is my preference.
Right, of course.
Um,
But I'm just saying, like, boy, if anyone is in New York City, they can come see you.
Oh,
on
I
it,
don't know.
you
It's hit or miss with me.
Oh, awesome.
What does it say on the back? The Sweat Hogs speak. Barbarino. Whisper those words that will make me walk on air. His girlfriend. Go hang yourself.
Yeah, and
Now
sometimes
that,
they'll
and yet
make,
that's on the back. Of
and then
this
sometimes they'll make like you
It's
know
like a
they'll
puzzle.
make the puzzle thing. You
So
know,
that's why you want to collect them.
exactly. What you know, they do all kinds of stuff to make it exciting.
This is great. Keeping it. There's yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Janine.
And the Marsha Strassman. The
And you
unheralded
played
one.
her.
I did her in a sketch on
Ah.
SNL 1994, 95 season.
Wow.
I got a nice wig.
Yeah, I don't remember that sketch.
What? There's no
You know.
reason to. What? Except John Travolta was the host.
Was the host? Oh, that's
Yes.
perfect. That was fun, huh?
It was very
Fun times.
Well, I didn't do well there, so I was unhappy.
Oh, yeah,
because
so it wasn't probably as- yeah,
I
It's
failed.
difficult.
I failed, but it
Oh.
was exciting to be there and exciting to meet so many new different people and
Right.
so many famous people. It was,
Was God damn, I'm not gonna get the show. You did the show with
Larry Sanders.
No, I know you did that way
Oh.
later, but you did a comedy thing with Ben Stiller.
Oh, the Ben
was that
Stiller show.
before?
Yeah, the Ben Stiller show
SNL?
was 92.
And then that
and
got
then,
you to.
and as was Larry Sanders' show, and that went on for a long time. And
Right.
then I left Larry Sanders to do.
That was all at the same time-ish.
94, 95 season of SNL, but I left early because I was such a failure.
Wow.
And
I think a lot of people had a hard time. You know.
it can be. You have to be more mature and more resilient than me.
The
At the time, also I was.
Sarah Silverman was on for a short
right,
period of time too.
there's-
I know.
Yeah, and Ben was on for even
Right.
shorter than
Exactly.
me.
Yeah.
But I also was too much of a heavy drinker. All the time.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's.
enjoyed drinking too much.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you. Hey, so we're in the Vermont Comedy Club, and it's the Wednesday open mic night, and I'm here with Max. What? No,
Max Palmer.
Max Palmer. And
That's the name. It's already been worn out.
And how long have you been doing stand-up?
Oh, I've been doing comedy for about over 10 years.
Awesome. You know, I've seen this guy do it like a few times, and I have to say he is an original, and you should look him up. I think you have a YouTube page, do you not?
You can follow me on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, basically most forms of social media at MXP Comedy.
MXP Comedy. Okay, so there's a lot of cards. It's comedians opening cards, no coffee. What are you going to pick?
All right. there's a tough choice. I mean, there's that tempting Alf, Pee Wee Herman, rest in peace. Robin Hood, about I don't care for tights, but you know what? I'm an old school cartoon lover, so I'm gonna go with Roger Rabbit.
Oh, that's a classic. Roger Rabbit, because that was like half live action and half cartoon or something.
Oh yeah, I love that movie. And plus, Roger Rabbit, he gives hopes to us all. If you're a weirdo who looks funny, you can still score a hot babe who's out of your league if you're funny enough.
Yeah, she was rather hot.
Oh yeah. And I'm single, ladies. But once you watch my videos, you'll understand why.
Yeah, but you're hilarious, man.
Yeah. They say women want a guy with a sense of humor, but yet you'll never meet a single woman at a comedy club. This is from 10 years of experience.
It's just the time hasn't happened yet. You just got to get a little bit more famous. Oh, the gum. There's been a few. Mark Norman ate the gum. Sammy and Goodman ate the gum. You're going to have a little bit of the gum. One of the dudes here.
It just turned into powder in my mouth.
Yes, that's a
Okay.
common occurrence.
Yeah, well, I'm a foodie. I've eaten weird things from haggis to fried scorpion, so this is no different.
There you go. He's just 30-year-old gum.
Well, we got the smoking baby, who's also an alcoholic, cool dude.
Oh, that was the beginning little cartoon. They had like a 5-minute cartoon before the movie started.
Yeah. Roger Rabbit babysits the kid. Kid gets out, classic thing. He gets bashed on the head a lot. The rabbit, not the baby.
And then it ended up being like the baby's like he's like an old man who smokes a cigar.
Yeah, you know, they do the classic comedy trope where they doesn't age because he's a cartoon, perpetually young.
And that juxtaposition, you think it's going to be a baby, but it's actually an old man.
Jessica Rabbit, the original.
You're looking only at the back.
Oh, there's more to these things?
No, look, the other side is maybe prettier, no? You're looking at the information part.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw Jessica Rabbit's tits, and I did what any man would do. Yeah, if you like hentai, this was the start of it. All right, let's see what
That's
the
that Japanese bondage thing, right? Is that what you said?
hentai is more than bondage. It is a dark rabbit hole, everybody. I've been to Japan.
A dark rabbit hole. I've been to Japan also.
Great food, lots of pornography, and I mean lots.
But the women, nicely, are not scantily clad, except the Koreans that come over.
Yeah, Japanese women are very beautiful. They do love hanging out with foreigners if you're ever in there. I had lots of good times. I tell more stories about that, but if you had the amount of alcohol I did over there, you'd be lucky to remember your first name.
And you know, my girlfriend's from Canada.
Oh, the Canadian girlfriend. She's super real. Let me guess, Vancouver or Nova Scotia?
Okay, what do we got?
Okay.
Is that a sticker or just a regular card?
Valiant effort of the main protagonist of Roger Rabbit. I forget
Here's
his
the camera.
name. Oh, okay, yeah.
So you'll be able to see how
yeah.
I don't know.
It says a valiant effort. I imagine there's rules to this game, but
It's no game.
okay. Now let's see. Back of Smoking Baby card, where we're in this together, Eddie. Where Eddie and Roger, I imagine, become friends at that scene.
Wait.
Left. Here we go.
Oh, it's too dark. It's so dark. Oh well.
These are
whatever.
also very dark printed cards. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a very dark room.
Ooh, the talking car.
Wow, what is it, Kit? Again, you're on the backside.
I don't know. I think it's.
You
Oh.
like those better.
Okay, spoilers. This guy's the bad guy. He turns out to be a cartoon. But the movie is 30 years old, so you can't blame me for spoiling this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the talking cap character in Roger Rabbit because I actually used to be in Uber. Met some colorful characters. Now, a lot of piss-ass drunks.
Sure.
Good times. Partially. Okay. What else do we got here? Mysterious Backstreets, a.k.a. where I go to have a good time.
Really? Is that what it says? No, that's what you said. You added
Mysterious Backstreets.
Yes, I got it,
That's
I
where
got
I
it.
go to have a good time.
I got it.
Hey, you know, you got little Roger, because, you know, cute bunny. Naturally, you want to go to a creepy dark alley when you see it. Okay. This is a random.
That's
Oh.
a puzzle. That's part of the puzzle.
Oh, okay.
From the backside. See, if you on some these will have information, and then there'll be like 8 or 12 that make a puzzle.
Oh, okay.
So that you'll collect them all and you keep buying the packs for 25 cents or 15 cents or whatever.
I know this all too well, trying to dig into the impulsive nature of nerds because I used to play Magic the Gathering.
Right.
But you know, I thought, I can't hurt my sex life anymore. Let's do stand-up as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you get popular, though, that'll actually help it.
So they say.
Well, you know, maybe it's more than 10 years.
At least it is in my case. Okay, more Jessica Rabbit with I Won't Believe It. Okay. He appears to be drunk.
I like that they have the little film things, like it's actually a piece of the film on the side. Like that's the little, you know, like it's
Yeah, the
I've never
classic
seen that
old school
before.
film.
Yeah.
Film is what we use to record videos of epic fails before camera phones.
Right.
God, now I feel old now. Okay, what else do we got here? Ooh, look out below. Everyone's favorite thing, a falling baby.
It's a Michael Jackson card. No, he didn't drop the baby. He kept the baby in his hands. He's probably too young for that.
Okay, now I feel a little better. Okay, I'm still hip, people. I'm still hip.
Do you know what hip is from? The term hip. Do you know where that's from?
Fair to say I don't.
It's from California, and it's from when you lied down and did opium. You laid on your hip, so you were cool. But other people didn't know that, so you had to you had to say something like, "Hey, I'm hip," and only those other people who did heroin would know that.
Only at comedy clubs can you learn fun drug facts like this. This is why you support the live arts, everybody.
Exactly.
All right, another fun one. Goes woo or woo.
Oh, that's a great card. That's Roger.
Roger Rabbit having a bunch of knives thrown at him. I've had knives thrown at me, and I've had 2 guns put in my back in my lifetime.
You have.
Yep.
Give me one of those stories.
Okay, I was in Donegal, Ireland.
Okay,
At
sure.
a pub, really drunk.
Got
I
you.
met this cute redhead gal. We started chatting. She takes me back to her place. Now she doesn't want to go inside, so we go to her barn because apparently this is a farm.
Right.
I'm drunk. I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth or ignoring serial killer red flags.
It's not Troy.
So go in there, have some fun times, and in the morning
My wife.
Yeah, no, this guy. But anyways, so as I'm putting on my pants, the door is open and this old farmer dude wakes up, opens it and looks at me, then sees his daughter on the hay, and I'm going, hey buddy, how's it going? Like, he goes, I'm gonna shoot you. And I'm thinking, he's just bluffing. But as I'm casually walking out the barn, I see through the window of his house, he's loading a 12-gauge shotgun. I shit you not. I see this, and I get to go, I gotta get the fuck out of here, and I ran like a coward.
Oh, yeah, it's the old farmer's daughter story. Classic. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I've had a machine gun in my belly in Italy. Asking a police dude, consulate guy, where the pizza place was, knocking him on his back shoulder, not knowing he was a consulate dude, and he spun around with his machine gun and it hit me in the belly, and I was 17 and never more scared than that.
Wow. Usually they only do that if you ask for ice in your wine. It's an Italian thing. Look it up.
Because Europe hates ice.
Yeah,
And so do immigrants in America.
that is fair.
Okay, are we done? Do we got more?
Oh no, we got more. Oh god. I have one mess up joke about ice, okay? If Mexicans were Pokemon, what type would they be weak against? Ice type. I'm going to hell for that one, I know. Okay. More fun ones. Another world. Essentially what everything looks like when you get high off your ass. Yep.
Oh, it's all fiery and smoky. That looks like the.
Oh god, this is a picture of the future, ain't it?
I think that was the Burning Man. This just happened.
Oh yeah.
Because it was rained out and it was all whatever. They couldn't get out.
Yeah, and all those rich kids were complaining. Like,
Yeah.
like you go in the middle of the desert to do drugs with a bunch of random people. You roll the dice there.
I think Chris Rock got a helicopter out, but I'm not sure about that.
I believe that.
Yeah, because he was there, I guess.
Okay. So last one, nabbed by the Toon Squad.
The Toon Squad. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. With, you know, the weasel things.
What
they-
a great movie that was.
Oh yeah, all-time classic. I did hear word through the grapevine that they actually might be making a sequel one, but what makes it more interesting is they'll actually have Japanese anime characters, because there was actually a second book to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and it does have some of that in there from what I've heard.
That was like a written book before it was a screenplay and all that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was.
Wow, I didn't know that about Roger Rabbit. I'll have to check that out when I make this up. So, Max, thank you so much. You gave your stuff, and that was fun. Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Comedians open cards! No coffee! Oh, that was so awesome.
Good.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Dave.
much.